US President Donald Trump called his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin to discuss the Ukraine conflict, the situation around Iran, and the prospects for restoring bilateral ties, Kremlin aide Yuri Ushakov said. The conversation took place on Saturday as the United States marked the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. According to Ushakov, Putin personally congratulated Trump and the American people on reaching the milestone after sending a formal message to the White House a day earlier. The call lasted 1 hour and 25 minutes, Ushakov said, describing it as a business-like and highly constructive. Putin briefed Trump on what Ushakov described as the real situation on the ground in Ukraine, saying Russian forces were advancing along the entire line of contact and taking one settlement after another. Putin described the liberation of Konstantin-Voka, a key Ukrainian stronghold, as an important step toward establishing full control over the territory of the Donetsk People's Republic. The Kremlin aide said Moscow expects the remaining fortified areas still held by Kiev's forces to be taken as well. Putin reiterated Moscow's preference for a political and diplomatic settlement, provided that Russia's core positions are taken into account. At the same time, he accused Kiev and its European backers of seeking to prolong and escalate the conflict, including through terrorism against civilians. Trump, according to Ushakov, again confirmed his readiness to help bring the hostilities to an end and seek a peaceful settlement. He also argued that ending the Ukraine conflict as soon as possible could unlock enormous prospects for mutual beneficial cooperation between Russia and the US, the Kremlin aide said. Ushakov added that Trump's envoys, Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, will continue mediation efforts and are ready to visit Moscow. The two leaders also discussed the situation around Iran, where a public farewell ceremony is being held for slain Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Putin expressed hope that the negotiations process based on the Memorandum of Understanding between Washington and Tehran will help produce mutually acceptable long-term solutions to key issues, Ushakov said. Putin also reaffirmed Moscow's readiness to provide practical assistance to efforts aimed at de-escalation and stabilizing the region. Trump thanked Russia for what he described as its balanced position and constructive proposals, according to the Kremlin aide. Turning to bilateral ties, the president emphasized the importance of continuing contacts, including with regards to military, political, and economic issues. The leaders also pointed to the upcoming launch of a joint Russian-American crew to the International Space Station from the Baikonur Cosmodrome as a symbolic example of cooperation between the two powers.